Welcome. My name is Shri Agrawal. You are watching Innovate. So let's start. In this video, I am going to show you my Mini CNC machine which I created just a day before. So let's start. So first of all, in this video, I am going to show you output, and after that, I am going to share some internals of this Mini CNC machine, and we can have a look at this drawing board as well. So let's start. Let's look at output now. As you can see, I already have a drawn over here. So let's send it to our CNC and let's look how it's going to draw this shape or this alphabet. Let's resize this thing. I hope it is visible. Here we go. We have our A drawn successfully by our CNC. Let's look at this. As you can see, A. Same as what we draw here. Okay. Now let's look at what are those components which I used to create this project. First of all, this black marker. Then we have our tiny servo. Yes, this tiny servo. Then I have this two L2938 motor driver and our Arduino Nano, and two stepper motor which I collected from CD drive. As you can see over here, two stepper motors. So that's all about hardware. And over here I have this battery eliminator which is going to provide us 12-volt power supply. So that's it for hardware part. Now let's look at software. Now let's look at software part, how this drawing board works and what are some internal mechanisms of this Mini CNC. So let's see. So as you can see over here, we have this empty surface area where we can draw the shape. Here I provided two options, one for pen up and one for pen down. If you want to draw some complex shapes in which all the lines are not connected in serially, or we say if I have a point over here and then somewhere over here and then over here, and I want to draw this line, move my pen from here to over here and draw this line. For that I provided this pen up and pen down options. So how this works, so whenever you want to navigate between 2 points without drawing the line, at that time you have to click on pen up and draw 2 points, or what we say, plot 2 points in between, so that our pen can move from first point to the last one easily without drawing actually the line. So let's undo all the things. Now let's pen down. Black line means we are drawing this line. When we click on pen up, click over here. This is for navigation. Green means navigation, as I just explained you. And then pen down and click over here. As you can see, in it, this line from point 1 to 2 is going to get drawn. From point 2 to 3, we are going to navigate without drawing the line, and from point 3 to point 4, we are going to draw the line, and that's how our CNC going to work. So this is for drawing complex shapes. Using this, you can draw any shape you want, because to draw any shape we require lines. That is the basic principle. So that's how our drawing mechanism works. And over here you can see this baud rate. This baud rate, in this field we have to enter the serial baud rate that we have provided in our Arduino code. In my case, I have 9600, and then below it, as you can see, we have a port. This is the USB port in which we plugged our Arduino. I'm going to remove my Arduino from my PC, refresh, and as you can see, this drop down list is empty now. Let's plug it again, click on refresh, and as you can see, we have our USB port available to select. So that's port for max X and max Y. This is the maximum coordinate that we have to map from this total board to the CNC's board. Means if I draw the picture in a 100 by 100 pixel set, and I want to map it to the 30 by 30 pixel set, and for that I have to provide 30 and 30 over here to map 100 by 100 pixel set to 30 by 30. So our CNC can draw that 30 by 30 pixel set easily. In case of CNC, this XY is in millimeters. For my case, it is in millimeter, and I have maximum of 38 and 34 millimeters. Means 38 in X direction and 34 in Y direction. So that's how it works. And one more thing you may observe, when I showed you output at that time, I resized this window like this before clicking on that send button. So I does that because I'm considering the coordinate of this whole panel as a reference to calculate the max X and max Y boundaries. Means I am using max X of this window and max Y of this window along with max X and max Y provided by the user to calculate the values of this point in that particular provided range. Like that. If this means if we have 100 by 100, if we have this window in 100 by 100 range like this, and I want to have 100 by 10 by 10 pixel range, then this point going to map to 1 if it is at 10 by 10 position, like that, mapping of the pixel. So that's how this thing works. And one more thing, I provided a background image function over here. So if you want to map any image line by line, and then we can send that mapping of the image to our CNC to draw that image. I have this picture, and if I want to map something like this, I can do that very easily by using this feature like this. And we have to just click to have more points. We can undo if you want to delete the points. Like this, you can map this tree. I'm not doing this very seriously, but yeah, you can do it if you want. You can map all of this part and send these coordinates to your CNC to draw this picture. That's how this drawing board works basically. So we have it. So now let's see how this thing internally works. Once we have our points, when we click on the send button, our mini CNC drawing board going to send this XY position relative to the board's position to the Arduino Nano by serial way, and then Arduino Nano going to process those points and move the stepper motor depending on the position of those points, like that. I have developed some mini codes because I just want to draw a line. That's why I referring these codes. As you can see, we have for pen down this 0051, for pen up 0050 for XY. I have first two digits or first two digits I have X position, and in last I have Y position, and 0051 is a special coordinate that I have provided for pen up, because in my case max X is 38 and max Y is 34, means 51 is not going to come anywhere in the serial communication. That's why I have provided 51 over there, so that our machine can differentiate between codes. You can provide whatever you want for the pen up and pen down, and once we have it, we are going to provide it to our CNC, and CNC going to draw this point for us. And basically that's it. That's how our mini CNC works. I created this software in Swing, Java Swing. This is very simple one. We can have very complex one as well, but for the scale of this mini CNC, this is enough for me, I think, because there is lot of other great tools like Inkspace to draw, to get G code directly from image as well. So there is no point to create this software in that scale, right? So that's it. That's how my mini CNC works. I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.